They had the appropriate amount of, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you said that no. You got to say the words you used. That was legendary.
I said they had the appropriate amount of cellulite.
Hey,
That means it's real.
No, they got to go. Hey, they got to go. Hey, boy, because when you said it, I said, God damn.
It got to be enough there to where it's like, you know what I'm saying, it's like a cushion. But it still got to have that form, though.
Yeah.
You go OD with it, it's too, you know what I'm saying? It still got to sit up like it's supposed to. So
See, that's what we be looking at. When we see it, when we see the females, we be looking at, okay, is it proportionate? Is the ratio correct?
Without a doubt.
Yo.
In the way he said that last night, I put that in my mental notes. You know
That's gonna stick with you.
Rick Ross, you bought us some gifts in here.
That's
Why
what I was about
not?
to say.
It's
Okay.
mimosa mornings. You know
Okay,
what I mean?
mimosa mornings.
Yeah,
I like
we're going to
that.
have us some mimosa this morning. It's only right. We celebrate y'all being the #1 morning station
Yes,
in the
sir.
state.
Yes, sir.
on now.
Yes,
Come on now.
sir.
Yeah, so
Say
we
that
gonna
again.
have us some Luke Belair. Oh, we got the orange juice too. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's mimosa mornings.
Come on.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's the flow right
Rick
there.
Ross, you was on the Millennium Tour last night. Why jump on something like the Millennium Tour? Because like I was telling them earlier,
Right.
I said each and every year, the Millennium Tour adds new people, and the new people always bring new energy. You brought it last night.
Oh man, we were balling last night. But for me, man, I looked at the big picture of it. You know what I'm saying? These some young iconic hustlers. When you see the, you know, of course, just seeing the little homie Ray J, Omarion, Bow Wow, you know what I mean? You know what they mean to a certain age limit. You know what they mean when Plies run out there, when Boosie Badass run out there. So it only made sense for Rose and me introducing Nino Breeze to the game that we come out there and do it. So that's what we did. You know what I mean? And it ain't nothing like balling in those after parties, like Flirt last night.
Yes, sir.
So you get to touch the arena, then you get to go somewhere like Flirt last night where everything proportionate, perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Got to love that. Nino Breeze, you from Orlando?
Now I'm for St. Pete.
St. Pete. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Now,
Florida.
what is it like hooking up with somebody like Rick Ross, the biggest boss of them all?
Oh, you know what? Ross, somebody I've been paying attention to before I was even in the game. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like the way that he done structured, you feel me? Like the way that the business on point and the legacy he done left in the industry is similar to like something I want for myself. So just being in a position to see it head up, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of intangibles, or like a lot of little things that, you feel me? There ain't no school book or no instruction manual for it. You just kind of gotta be around and soak it up. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for everything.
Speaking of that, with Rick Ross being in the industry for so long and working with so many people, what is the biggest lesson that you have learned from him?
Day for day, brick by brick, you know what I'm saying? Grind. Like, you just gotta go after it, because it's progressive, you feel me? Like, I'm already noticing me putting the same amount of effort into things that I used to put effort into, and the results being way bigger because every day I pick up more fans, more followers, you feel me? And then it's like, and they stick with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He bought people that been locked in with him for like 10, 20 years.
Absolutely.
And like, you can still gain new momentum every day, so it'll probably be that.
Yeah.
I had a question, but I just took a sip of this mimosa.
It is so good.
The way 9 o'clock in the morning set up.
You're supposed to cheers. Cheers.
Oh, my bad.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. More
Cheers.
life.
Yeah.
More
Come on
money.
now.
Got that Luke Bell.
Proportionate cellulite.
You better.
I did.
Now, Rick Ross, I got a question for you.
Believe that.
I saw the homie Greg Street and Lil Duval talking about you on social media the other day.
I missed that.
Okay, so what it was Lil Duval said that Greg said that you were selling your house to Tiger Woods so that he could build a golf course. And then Greg Street came back and said, no, that's not true. That's not what I said. I said that Rick Ross is building a golf course. So,
Hey, one time for, and not to cut you off, one time for my dog Greg Street, but
Yes.
I'm going to let you know, man, we dream big over here.
okay.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I want to make sure Nino pick up the most. As you can see, we laid the Bamboo out, the Bel Air out, the Rick Ross, the Boss Gloves.
The boss gloves.
yeah. That's for your cars. You know what I'm saying? Because you could do 500 million streams and just selling 5,000 cases of this, I generate 5 times more money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So as a young entrepreneur, a young artist, you got to make sure you taking advantage of your platform each and every day and not misusing it, not abusing it, but you take advantage of it. That's something you earned. That's something you work for. You know what I'm saying? When you come from the mud and now they screaming your music, you selling out arenas in Paris, in Geneva, and wherever it is you want to go, Johannesburg. You understand? So for the homies, that's what I want to make sure they see that. You know what I mean? That's when you want to separate yourself from the norm.
Ross, you got your hands in a lot of things. Like
Facts.
you got the restaurant business. You a part of that. You got this new venture you're a part of. Like, what is something you want to be a part of that you haven't touched yet?
They need to sell me a piece of the Dolphins.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I understand. If
That's
we got to
doable.
start small, a little 2%, I'll buy a little 2%.
That's doable.
Yeah, let's start right there.
Now-
And show them our value at real what we could really bring to the table. Though we ain't doing it just to stunt,
Yeah.
just to post, but we really want to show you how hard we gonna go. And it's a really great move.
Yeah.
For the ones that been down with you from day one, can we be expecting a new album coming soon? Some new music from you?
We got to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I get from Nino Breeze, that energy, that vibe. Because I'm one of those type of artists that I love to sit around and do music all day. Let's do it. Let's do it. And that's how I got to where I was at. You know what I'm saying? Doing all the mixtapes I was doing all the collaborations I was doing, all the features I was doing. I was known for being one of them dudes, if you asked me to get on the record, you'll have it back in 2 hours. Because we already in the studio.
Yeah.
Send it to me. I got you. You know what I mean? So I feel that spark with the homie right here doing his thing.
Speaking of people that have been with you day one, Rick Ross, I would like to say thank you to you because little do you know, you were one of the first people that I interviewed right here at Power 98.
what's
I
up,
remember
man.
that interview.
That's what's up.
You were right here. And this
dope.
is from our Winterfest. This is a picture of me and you from Winterfest when you came and performed at Power 98. But you
Girl,
were one
you
of the
was cute.
very
How old
first
was you
people.
when I
Get her, Ross. Get her,
But yeah,
Ross.
you were one of the
Right,
first
right.
people that I interviewed here at Power 98. So thank you for that.
Most definitely.
Absolutely.
Man, speaking of your ventures, man, I've been a part of the Maybach weekend with you. Now you got the Rick Ross Car Show. I haven't had a chance to experience the Rick Ross Car Show in the ATL.
Heard about that.
Now, us in the Maddhouse, we like to come experience it.
And shout out to Chef Kev, because Chef Kev
Kev is down there.
Cuzzos, he's always down there for that.
You ate some of that Cuzzos.
Right, without a doubt,
So we
without a
trying to
doubt.
come visit the Rick Ross Car Show, and we can't afford the tickets, so you got some tickets for us.
Man, I got you. I'm finna plug you in with Lex Pierre right now.
Okay,
y'all
bet.
Y'all
Bet,
all
I'm
the way,
there.
You all the way plugged in that car show, man. I'm gonna just, it began as a dream. Me and the homies just talking like, yo, man, I got these cars. Let's line them up. Let's let them see my little. I believe at the time my man had like 70 cars. I said, let's just
Wait a
let
minute,
them see
70?
my collection. And that, I didn't know how many people would come. I'm like, yo, just come to my front yard. Let's have a few vendors. Let's eat some chili dogs. Let's eat some fried donuts. And somebody gonna make some fresh juices. And I'm gonna walk around in my flip flops. You know what I'm saying? And that was the plan. So I forgot how many came the first car show. By the time we came to the second car show, we was over 8,000 people. Last year was over damn near over 10,000. You know what I mean? So this year we excited. Rose performing, Plies performing, of course Nino Breeze performing, Young LA performing. I got Fabo performing. I told Fabo I said I want you to dance
that's the
more than
homie.
you ever danced.
That's
Yeah.
the homie right there.
He got to geek out, man.
Yeah,
Got to
yeah,
geek
yeah.
out.
geek out.
Yeah. So he went crazy on FaceTime already. So, and the lineup gonna continue to build. But I just want to have a good vibe. You know what I'm saying? Bring your cars out. Let's network. That's how I created. I partnered up with the homie who I met him at the car show, the first annual.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So he was a young brother, entrepreneur, big dreams.
What's the date this year?
June 7th.
June 7th.
Y'all can go online
Yeah,
right now,
June
rickrosscarshow.com. You know what I mean? Get your tickets and we gonna go up.
How can I get my car in it? Because I got a Kia Soul. They got some LED lights.
Yeah.
Don't you say
Got some
yeah.
LED lights on it.
I'm trying to picture the LED. I'm like, you might want to put some spinners on it too. Put some spinners on that thing, man.
You know,
Put some spinners on
kind
that
of cheap.
thing,
You know,
man.
I got it looking good now.
Yeah.
That's that Nissan Hellcat.
He gonna blow the motor off.
But you may not make it down there, man.
Not no Nissan haircut. Not gonna make it. What's your favorite car, man? Because you said you had over 70 of them things at one time. What's your favorite?
Man, that was 70 back then.
That's what I'm saying. So now, what's your
Rosé
favorite?
Shit, I'm at 200 right now.
Ooh, what's your favorite though?
Yeah. And I understand it sound like a lot, but you got to remember when I wrote the song MC Hammer, I got 30 cars. I had 30 then. But you got to remember, it's not just, it's all different type of whips. I love old schools, classics.
Right.
I done pulled up on people, where they selling cars. Let me buy 10 of them. You know what I'm saying? But these old schools, you know what I'm saying? You may spend 200, 150 for a 10-pack. You know what I mean? But I love 57 Bel Airs. I love Trans Ams. I love my Chevy Caprices and Impalas, 1971s. And the 73s.
The box Caprice, the bubble Caprice.
One time for the box Chevys.
Yo.
Them box Chevys going crazy.
They need to bring them back.
Oh, no, they back.
Yeah.
They back. The box Chevys back. One time for Chi-Town, one time for Detroit. Them boys heavy on their box Chevy game. Florida, and we down here. Charlotte, y'all got some dope boys that love to bring them whips out.
Rick Ross with 200 cars, I would assume that, that's one of the things that you collect. And then I see you over there shiny with the jewels and everything else like that. Is that, or what do you collect? What are your, that's your hobby. You like to collect those things.
I seen you with a sword on Instagram. You had
a
think
sword?
a Medusa head when you was at the house, something like
Man,
that.
y'all got to understand, I'm a playful dude. I go to different places. I stop at an antique shop and buy anything. I ship all that shit home. I'm just telling you, man, I love, it's just certain things Rosé just do. You know what I mean? So when you say a sword, I got fire blowers. I got all kind of stuff at the crib. But that's just love what I do. The cars, man, I love the most. You know what I'm saying? Coming up, washing them cars, working at a car wash at 13, I just always told myself, all the big boys who came through, boy, I feel you, boy. I feel you. You know what I'm saying?
One day that gonna be me.
Yeah. One day. My time gonna come. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Now, with Nino putting him on, what makes you still want to bring on new talent, to bring on up-and-comers, to have them, to see the new guys, because you've been doing it for a minute.
Long time.
And some guys just be like, all right, I'm cool with it. I don't want to put nobody else on. What makes you want to keep doing it?
I could get it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you could get tired of it, but this is a unique situation. It only made sense. One of my closest homies right here, Kano, he was serving Fed time. So he was actually doing time with Nino while they was in the Fed. So it became a point where every time he called me, he was telling me about Nino Breeze. And at first I thought, these dudes doing blurpees and push-ups together. They you working out, y'all jogging together.
That's your bunk mate.
They real ones, you know what I'm saying? They real ones, you know what I'm
mate.
saying? So they building a vibe, you know what I mean? And then once the opportunity came, when he finally came home, he played the music for me. And then so now the question is homie gonna really be dedicated to the level that for me to respect?
Got to
him?
work.
It's a lot of talent. It's a lot of dudes that walk up to you and spit a hard verse. But are you really dedicated to this to be successful? I mean, this ain't nothing you could just come, get fly, do a video and think it's gonna work. You got to do this every day. So once he came home and I seen it in his eyes, we met a few times and I knew he was really ready. You feel me? So he could go do the concert, go do the after party, and he'll be ready 9 a.m. to come kick it with the team.
That's
right
important.
Here at Power 98.
That's important.
That's the most important.
Yeah.
We the only ones, I believe, on the tour even going to radio stations. And it ain't because we got to. It's because this would come with when you want to be at the top of the mountain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Creating those relationships. Him meeting, introducing them to y'all. You understand? So y'all will know the real cloth that homie bring to the game.
Now, Nino, he talks about his first experience with you. We're going to take a break real quick. But coming back, I want to know about your experience when you first met him. What was that like? And how did you perform for him and get on? And what were you thinking in that moment? We're going to talk about that when we come back.
Before we go to break, though, we're going to drop your song. It's called New Era?
New Era 8.
New Era 8,
baby.
Yeah.
Let's check it out right now. Nino Breeze, it's the plug. Power 98 WPG, Charlotte's plug for new hip-hop and R&B live inside the Maddhouse. We got Nino Breeze. We got the biggest boss of them all, Ricky Rose.
The biggest.
Is live inside the Maddhouse. Jessica, you had a...
Before we went to break, Nino, I was asking you, what was it like when you had your first experience meeting Rick Ross? What was that like for you?
First time me and Ross, we wasn't even, necessarily like on the music, you feel me? Like I just came down today. It was my first time going to Club 11. We were just vibing, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like just had a real bond, you know what I'm saying? That was genuine, like prior to the business. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we first linked up.
Nino.
Now, excuse me, Barbie, one quick second.
Yeah.
Nino, Rick Ross, I'd like to introduce you to the newest member of our Power 98 family. That's B-Dot right here.
Okay.
That's me. What's happening?
He is a
What's happening?
radio veteran, but he
What's
did have a
happening?
question for y'all.
Oh, I did. I just wanted to ask Rose, like, oh, they told me to get down. Okay. Do you ever just walk around your estate sometimes and just look, it's like, damn, I did that?
I'm going to be honest, right?
I'm serious.
Some of my homies will ask me that, and it'll cause a reflection. Me and my homie Lex right here, we was boarding the jet, and he said, come on, homie, you don't never just say you. And I was like, man, sometimes you do, but when you just focused on the work and what it take to maintain, you know what I'm saying? It's something, you can make it certain places, but how do you continue to grow? You know what I mean? So that's what the vibe was with Rose. So I stop and reflect. Sometimes I do, without a doubt.
What's the biggest mistake you made that actually turned out to be like a huge lesson?
Man, everything come with that. And I know it sound, a little bit simple with the response, but it's real. You got to think about it. All the L's or losses or mistakes I done made, and we still right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We still love the game, first and foremost. We still get up, go out, then go to radio because we wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Have mimosas, you know what I'm saying?
In the morning,
in
the radio station.
At the radio station,
Rick
you know what I'm
Ross
saying?
up.
That's a boss play to me. You know what I mean? So whatever mistakes it was, I'm sure I done made so many that I can't even recall, but whatever they was, they had to be valuable.
Let me ask you on the reverse side of that. What has been your smartest investment so far? Like you said, boom, I put it there, and that one landed me this, and this, and now I'm here.
Investing in Rose was priceless. You did.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? When it come to business, understanding that I wanted to do other things other than the music, that the music could help vibe with. You know what I mean? So when we talk about real estate for Rose that was the #1 play outside of music. And let's go, you know what I mean? I did franchises, started Wingstop, just wanted one to pull up in a Ferrari like, Shorty, come on, babe, let's go get us some.
You keep talking to Jessica.
Calm down, Larry. Calm down, Larry. You can't do that in front of him.
I'm going. I'm going.
And I just wanted it to be when we pulled up and walked in, they knew exactly what the play was. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? That one turned into 10, 10 turned into 20, 20 turned into 30, so on and so forth. So you can't put no limit on yourself. You just got to go for what you feel. Man, go ahead, spin it.
Well, them tater wedges be, whew, trying to tell you. Nino, no, what I wanted to ask was, what was that life-changing moment? Because Ross said earlier that you were serving time. So what was that life-changing moment for you that you was like, you know what, I want to do something different this time. I want to elevate. I don't want to go back.
Not to cut you off, when Nino got indicted and picked up, that boy made the news where he was from, boy. That boy made it. They put that boy on breaking news. And he ain't going back. He ain't going back,
That boy on Google.
You feel me?
Yeah, everything's certified. It's verifiable. But I had my mind made up, like, really while I was in there. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to come home and, like, catch scribe. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I had to update my flow. Like, the sound had changed. The drip had changed. So it's like, once I kind of got a feel, you know what I'm saying? I'm just hanging out, you feel me? I'm in the mall, I'm in the club, I'm in the streets, I'm seeing what's going on. So it's like I caught my pocket, you feel me? And then it's like I was able to start putting it together in a way to where it was connected. And once I seen that, I doubled down. You know what I'm saying? I was beating up Central Florida. I was having shows in St. Pete, Tampa, Orlando, a couple of them down south, you feel me? It just started to pick up.
Yeah.
So that's when we locked in and it was over with by that point.
I got a question for you, big dog. A lot of people talk about these YNs out here and what they doing. What is your message to them? What is y'all message to the YNs out here? Because they out here.
Oh, man, I want you to put the violence to the side and hustle hard. Go get your mama a house. You know what I'm talking about? Get your mama a house. And until then, go get that rust off the side of our house. Get that piss from behind that toilet.
Yeah.
We all got to start right there. Get them cobwebs from out that little windowsill in that small bathroom back there. That's what we all got to do. You know what I'm saying? And let's apply ourselves to the game. Put them switches down, and let's get that bag.
Yeah.
What about you, Nino?
Yeah.
I say I feel like a lot of the YN stuff be peer pressure. It be like what people think about them or what they got to say. Like if if they feel like if they going out bad, they gonna hear about it. You feel me? And they care what people think, and then they crash out. And I'd have been behind the wall with, you know what I'm saying, like the ones that went that way, and they all regret it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been locked up with no dude that got 20, 30, 40, 50 years and still feel like he made the right move. You know what I'm saying? Trying to like put on a big game.
It's impossible to do that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you in there with them and you see like how they feeling and what they going through and you got a date. You know what I'm saying? It just put a lot of perspective. That's why like can't nobody sway me. You feel me? Like I stand on mine, but as far as like, you know what I'm saying, just going out my way to prove something to somebody, that's how you crash out. And I feel like that's what's going on with the YN. They got to start thinking for themselves. Start thinking long term.
What role you think social media play in the
Big
peer
one,
pressure?
a big one,
with
bro.
the
Because
youngsters?
it's even worse. Because not everything is on camera. So it's like it's gonna get recorded. It's gonna get talked about. It's gonna
Me
get,
and you beefing.
it's
I'm gonna come to
get
your
shared.
street and go live.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna get
I'm
shared.
on your block.
Now I got to up it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about the people, not the YNs, but the people that are related to the YNs, right? So we were talking about Wallo and Gillie the other day, and they had a message on social media where they said, mothers, don't go bail your child out of jail if they get locked up. Let them sit in there. Do you agree or disagree? That was our Maddhouse question of the
Rose
day.
don't agree.
You don't agree?
Not only that, I'm coming to get my dog too. What you mean? We gonna work this out another way. You
Yeah.
can come home and we work this out.
I would say, I disagree too. I feel like the most determining factor, like enough for like somebody to be optimistic and come home and do the right thing, they gotta feel some type of love. Like the ones who don't have nobody, like the ones who don't have family, don't have a support system, the ones that like they get locked up, they don't hear from nobody. Like I had a support system while I was in there, so that put pressure on me. Like when I came home, I was like, boy, I can't crash. I don't want to let these people down.
can't let
Cause
these
they
people down. They
believe
done
in
invested
me.
in you.
Yeah, exactly.
Got
So
you. That's another
I
perspective.
feel like it hit different. Like I understand, like maybe like if you ain't been through it, actually seen it, but I done seen it. So it's like I know the ones who don't got nothing or got nobody, they EOS, they come home and they ran up right back in. You know what I'm saying? It's just easier for you to make that transition when you know it's somebody out there that actually care about you.
But what about the ones you keep bailing out and they keep going back and back and back and back?
I mean, enough said though. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Them the ones you leave in there.
But we talk about the genuine, the ones
Yeah,
that
the one-
make.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
trying to just
somebody,
okay.
Yeah. You can't quit on the ones that you genuinely love and you
Yeah.
know have a special value. Somebody who may have made a mistake, got caught up, got tripped up with some homies.
Yeah.
For sure.
This was my dog right here. He was with me every weekend. One weekend he missed, and where you ended up, Whoa?
Federal prison. And guess what? My mama used to leave me in there.
Yeah.
I'm Haitian, so if you call for, excuse me, you standing there. I know how I felt, but it really worked though, cause it'll teach you something. Cause a Haitian mama and a daddy ain't coming to get you.
They ain't coming to get
They
you.
teaching them lessons.
You went for the bond court. And they immediately release you. And then I gotta put my house up.
Hey man, Rick Ross, Nino Breeze, thank y'all for hanging out inside the Maddhouse. We coming to that. We coming to the car and bike show.
Pull it up.
And man, June 7th, man,
Yeah,
y'all
I'm
got,
trying to host.
Y'all got all access passes. June 7th, the biggest car and
Lex,
bike
put me
event
down right now.
of the year, baby.
Oh, we in
Nino,
there.
what you want to say to the folks out here in the Carolinas, Nino?
Nah, I just want to say I appreciate y'all for having me out here. We had fun on the tour. We had fun at Flirt. You know what I'm saying? The after part of the vibes was on point. The radio was on point. One more time, my name Nino Breeze. If you want to get familiar with me or what I got going on, I'm on social media at Real Nino Breeze. That's all platforms. My new single, New Era 8, going crazy. So yeah, just tune in.
All right, there it is, man. Thank y'all for hanging out with us this morning.
Man, all
Yes,
love,
sir.
man.
Appreciate y'all.
the
Thank
mimosas.
you.
I appreciate it,
Mimosa
Mama. I gotta
mornings,
finish
you
mine.
better
It's the
believe
plug,
it.
man. We'll see y'all Monday.